Hey, you guys, welcome back, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Naughty, bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. I hope everybody's having a beautiful start to the day. I know it's sunny on the East Coast. It's going to be another beautiful day. Woo! Thank you all for joining me, girl. My energy is low. I stayed up later than I was supposed to last night. Yes, playing darts. Playing darts. I ain't played in a while, so I'm real competitive. For those of you who don't know, I love sports. I love cards. I love all that good stuff. So last night we were playing darts and we ended up having a good old nasty good time. But yeah, girl, she was on point. She was on target. You know what I'm saying? She was getting it in, getting that bullseye. Okay. I'm full of surprises. What can I say? I am full of surprises, but I'm just very competitive in nature. Naturally, I think it's how I grew up. Like we grew up in sports and competing against one another. So yeah. Mm. Yes, child. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button, share my content, and leave comments. Engage with the channel most of all. These are all the free ways to support the channel and to help us to grow. And donations are definitely appreciated. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Donations are definitely appreciated over here. It helps to pay for StreamYard subscriptions, research, and things like that. And we almost to 2,500 subs, you guys. Thank you so much. We had 2,458 subscribers. So let's keep it pushing. So like, commenting, and sharing. That's how we gain more subs. All right. Got a great show lined up. We're gonna get into the Real Housewives of Potomac update. Also we're gonna get into the WNBA draft, and Coachella and more if we have time. I'm on here a little too late. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro, and please thumbs up this video. Yes. Good morning, Juanita. Good morning, Juby Buggin. Good morning, Michelle. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate you. And yes, please thumbs up this video. All right. Who I want to get into first? I think I want to do Kesha. She performed at Coachella and decided to call Diddy out. Shout out to Hip Hop DX for this first story. She was performing at Coachella. 50 Cent took the opportunity to troll. Okay. She said, wake up in the morning like he diddy. Okay. Yes. And 50 said, LOL. She said, FP Diddy. Ha ha ha. Puffy like 50 told her to say that. This dude, he will never ever stop, child. He won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Mm-mm. So yeah, Kesha took it as an opportunity. She must got her own hashtag no Diddy experience. Let's see what some of the comments say. This person said 50 need to grow up. This one's getting corny. Go attack someone that's on their feet instead of kicking them when they down. You must be on Diddy payroll. Chill. 50 definitely gay. The way he keeps talking about men who don't look at him. Oh my God. Chill. This person says this is what happens when you sell your own out. The black communities just good at selling out theirs. That's fact. This person said, who the heck are both of these female artists? Child. 50 gonna be 50. That's right. That's just he's consistent. You cannot deny that. He's definitely consistent. Oh, Juby Buggin says Kesha was abused by her own manager for years. Wow. That's the general consensus. All right. Let's get into a little bit of housewife drama. As you all know, Candace Dillard and Chris Bassett, they announced that they are expecting. Okay, I was like, okay, Candace, this is why you taking your gap year off. Well, I'm really happy for her because they've been trying for a while. Super excited for her. And she just looks so much happier. And I was listening to Couture Bay, Yusuf, and Queen Tulsa. They had like a panel. Remember a few months back, she was talking about how she wants brown babies or something like that. I think that was Candace trolling. Yes, I'm so happy for them too. I think that was Candace trolling. Just like when she first came on the Housewives show and she was announcing that Chris has a brown peen. Okay. So Candace does this, but I'm just really super happy for her, and I understand her taking the year off now, because who needs that stress of the Green Eye Bandits trying to tear apart your marriage, planting mistresses and things like that. I still say they behind it. And Robin's comment, saying that even after this lady came out and said she lied, still tried to carry the narrative, talk about what about the pictures? Like, girl, what about you and Juan Dixon and y'all broken situation? Talk about that. Find the business that pay you, Robin. I'm so happy she off the show. So happy she got fired. But congratulations to the Bassett's and their new bundle of joy. That's what's up. Super, super excited for Candace. And now the haters are going to hate. All right. Also, NECA has been fired. And that's what she get for teaming up with them two Green Eye Bandits that was using her anyway. All right. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Real Housewives of Potomac allegedly firing newbie NECA Ehelm. So, has allegedly been fired from Housewives of Potomac after her first season. She is now allegedly the third person from season 8 who will not be returning for season 9. So, we know Robin Dixon announced on her Reasonably Shady podcast that she was fired from the hit Bravo series. Robin says, yes, I will not be returning for season 9 of Real Housewives of Potomac. It's reality. The network did not invite me back. I was fired for lack of better words. I mean, is it because you were hiding storylines? Like, come on now, girl. You should have been out of there. And I mean, I don't know who Robin is between her aggression and her lack thereof performance. I'm not surprised either. And I think she messed up by trying to come in on that whole shrine storyline. Like, but what's disappointing is like you got two Nigerian women that it's sad the fact that they could not come together and work their differences out. Like, I think NECA made it a bigger deal than what it needed to be, seriously. And the whole I know you, you don't know me between her and Wendy. Here's the thing. I still feel like Wendy Cap in there because NECA's sister was at one of the parties on one of the seasons. So don't say you don't know her at all. Period. Like I think the whole season need to be revamped. I think the whole cast need to go. Seriously. But NECA has since responded to the news. Let's hear what she has to say. Shout out to she shut down with the Shade Room. Which I was surprised, like not a major outlet. Like, I mean, Shade Room is major, but yeah. Let's hear what she got to say.
Is the whole conversation about colorism within this group specifically. Have you experienced colorism in the group or witnessed it at all?
You know, when I came in, I had heard about all the colorism stuff. So I came in with my eyes open. Like I was ready. Like let somebody try me. Yeah. You know, like I was ready for it.
Right.
But you know, I haven't personally experienced it, right? And it doesn't mean that it hasn't happened to anyone else, and anyone else claiming that they have had this experience or someone did this or someone did that. That doesn't discount or discredit what they claim for themselves.
Girl, if you got on next season, you would have experienced it. You would have took Candace's place. They were just using you. They were using you to block the bullets. The daggers going, child.
Me personally, I haven't experienced it with the ladies. And again, doesn't mean I won't going forward. But as of right now, I don't really have anything to say. Besides, I feel like I've experienced an adverse effect to the colorism issues.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
And I feel like, you know, we talked about the article in the OSU and like the world hating me off the bat because of that. I think my association with the light-skinned people and people disliking them because of their colorism, they've disliked me as a dark-skinned Black person for associating with them by virtue of their skin color. So I've just been kind of like incidental to this whole thing because of skin color. And I've gotten such heinous comments like Uncle Tom, that I'm their pet monkey, all types of things just because I'm friendly with these women. And no one ever asked me, why am I friendly with these women, right?
Because so why are you friendly with the women?
Because they've treated me with respect and kindness, and they're fun people.
Okay.
And I treat them with respect, kindness, and I'm fun too, right? So it's actually really not that deep. Anybody who shows me respect, I'm going to show you respect right back, you know? And like, I'm still cool with Candace. You know, no one has ever gotten online and be like, oh, Candace this, stop talking to Candace, stop this, stop that, you're her pet monkey. They haven't.
Okay, so you haven't experienced colorism. You haven't necessarily seen it in the group, but do you think it exists in the group, or do you think that some of your castmates, are colorist?
All right, so you gotta go to the Shade Room to check out the full interview. But do y'all feel like there's colorism? Is colorism an issue here? I think it was an underlying issue previous seasons. I think they're more vigilant about it now. But Giselle is just a mean, miserable bitch. Period. I don't even think it got nothing to do with color. And Robin is just her puppet. And I'm just glad that they broke up that dynamic. Yeah, it was a good reunion. And what do y'all think about Gordon coming out and talking about his mental illness? Okay. I think more men need to be more vocal about it. So that's one of the reasons why I was happy he said something. But do you think this is going to
I have
be?
been diagnosed with a mental illness, bipolar 1.
Okay, he acknowledged, and shout out to the Jasmine brand for this clip, that he was diagnosed with bipolar 1. But do you think they trying to use this? I just think they were trying to bring it out so they can explain some of his behaviors, if that makes sense. Exactly. In that affair, I agree. It looked like me the only one qualified to come back, to be quite honest. Michelle GM says that had to take a lot for Gordon to come out and speak about this. This will be their storyline next season. And that affair, I agree. Okay. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link. It's coming. You know, one of the things I didn't like how dismissive they were of Candace. They're very unforgiving towards her, and I don't think that has to do with anything but the fact that Candace can read the crap out of them, and they don't know how to combat her, so they ice her out. Hey Kim, good morning.
Hey, sweetheart. Good morning. How you, babe?
I'm tired, chill.
I know you is, girl. You's a busy woman, okay?
I ain't had no business being outside last night. That's what it was. Playing
Well, you
dark.
gotta take time. I did my meditation yesterday, and one of the cards was the angel of relaxation. We need that because that's called self-care. So that's a good thing you do. You can't work and not play all some of the times, girl.
No, it was just so nice out, and we started playing darts, and I was winning. I'm competitive.
I was gonna ask you, are you competitive?
Yes, I'm very competitive. Cards, darts, dominoes. I play it all. Jenga,
Oh,
Monopoly.
really?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. I like you got a stick, you got a spot like that. I used to have a spot like that. It's called McVee's up here, but they closed it down. But it was really cool. It was like a Cheers. You can go there and feel comfortable.
That's how we are at Corey's.
Yes, indeed. But I just want to say this about that. First of all, this is one of the best reunions out of any of the Housewives shows that I've seen. It seemed like Miami might have been hot, but I don't watch Miami. But that colorism thing, this is what I'm going to say. And I might get some flack behind it, but I'm just going to say how I really feel, okay? I don't necessarily feel that there's colorism, but what I do know about colorism or some of the dynamics or the underlying factors is that sometimes light-skinned people act light-skinned. You know how you hear people, they'll say something about somebody, or somebody will do something, they say, oh, that's light-skinned behavior, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they feel like they are entitled and they're above everybody and all the rest of that. They hold themselves above, whether they're different. It's a little bit more of a separatism. I don't think that they did anything and said, oh, well, you're lesser than me because you're darker than me. And I think they think that they may be more entitled or something like that. But I've really never seen any overt actions as it related to colorism,
Mm-hmm.
not like you did when you seen on the Basketball Wives when they was talking about that.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Like, it was more obvious on Basketball Wives.
Yes, so you didn't see anything like that. And then Candace and both Wendy, no matter what, and on the colorist side too, it could be said for both, because for darker skinned women, they always feel like they have to protect themselves because they feel like people are always coming at them. And maybe that's why they have the mouths that they have to have, because they have to protect themselves, because the world has to protect them, because they remove protections against for the brown people, for the darker skinned women, okay, or people, because their is the old adage where we always talking about, oh, you were in a big house and this person was in the field because you got more privileges because you were lighter and you were more insulated, as opposed to if you were darker, you were just out there with no cover, you know? So maybe that's why they feel the need to come back and respond with such vitriol, especially Candace. Now, Candace got a tongue. She got the scorched earth theory tongue. When she say something, ain't nothing gonna live and survive. She scorched the whole earth. It's dead. Okay? Which is why Mia told her that you shouldn't have told that girl, because that girl was looking for something. That girl happened to be light skinned, but she wasn't cute. Okay, I hate to say it, but that girl was not cute. Her
She was ugly.
personality and her face, and she do look like a dang old muppet or something like that. I can't stand that little, 304. Okay, I really
Yeah, but
can't.
messy ass Ashley keep bringing her around. Like,
Yeah,
stop bringing her
Ashley is
around.
messy. And that's what I'm sick of Ashley too, because Ashley must be thinking that her role now is to be a messy mofo. Okay, I'm sick of her, and she ain't got nothing else. Because Michael, even though he was a dastardly bastard, okay, even though that was her storyline. Without him, she's just a boring little mama trying to make it out here. You know what I mean? So her storyline is creating mess and division in the group. Okay, that's how I feel. But to Gordon, my eyeballs started sweating when he was talking. I felt for him so bad. I cried. I was
Yeah.
crying a little bit. I ain't gonna lie now. I ain't gonna lie. I felt for him. And you could tell that. And when he said, I believe that me and Mia would be together, and you could tell that he still cared for her. And but they just couldn't work it out. You know what I mean? And this had been going on a long time, and I understood and I didn't even think he was lying and making that up as a storyline to help her out or anything like that. Because what he said, all the stuff he said was true of that kind of diagnosis, And all along, Mia didn't tell his business, but all along she was saying that he was just so at me, just coming out at me all the time, like So now we know what that means, because he was on the manic depressive bend. He was being really manic, And then when he talked about, yeah, I did take your phone, but I don't remember locking you in a room and all the rest of that stuff, because Andy's so shady. He was like, is that when you locked you in the room?
But they have blackout moments. Like, they
Yeah,
get
and he
so
said that.
enraged when they're manic. They don't remember everything. I'm just happy he a grown man speaking out loud about it, and hopefully he'll help other men come out and
Yes.
address the issue, because there's a lot of men that they're not willing to acknowledge, like, hey, something's wrong with me. I need to go get help. I need to go
Mhm.
get balance. But getting back to Ashley, I just feel like they always hold Candace to a different standard.
Mhm.
And I do feel like they poke at her, and then when she reacts, then it's like, oh, it's too much. Your mouth is too much, but it's not too much that you keep bringing this chick around that's been trying to divide the group
Mhm.
from last season, and even
Yeah,
tried to
Ashley
make
ain't
the
no dummy.
comment.
She know what that bra was about, and you can't tell me. You can't tell me that bra did all that stuff and she ain't Ashley, not one inkling of what she was going to say and do. You know how that is. When
But you
people they'll
knew
say,
her and
girl, wait till
Candace.
I see such and such. Wait till I see. Because if she was running her mouth that much then, she don't ran her mouth that much to Ashley. Ashley knew.
Ashley knew, and she messy boots, but she knew that Candace didn't have good energy for that woman when she came for Candace's marriage last season. So how you
Yes.
think she
Oh no,
gonna
she
react?
came for Candace's marriage and she came for Happy Eddie, remember? Because Happy Eddie
Yes,
was the folks that talked to her and everything.
yeah, but Ashley, she's a shit starter. I'm sorry. Hey, Bree. Good morning.
Hi,
Good
Bree.
good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, Ashley's only doing what production told her to do. Okay? And Giselle. They are teacher's pet. Nothing is gonna change unless they announce that Ashley is fired, which I doubt they will. Nothing's gonna happen. When Kiana said, Ashley, you're a liability at the reunion, I said, oh, come on, place the blame. Ashley got real shook and real scared. Deborah was
Mm-hmm.
posting threats all on social media. You know how I know Ashley saw it? It was on every blog. The blog she's posted on. Now she's
Mm.
out talking about some Quad is
Yo.
such a beautiful woman. Quad is this, Quad is that. Girl, bye. The problem with the show is they've allowed for these destructive, broke, non-storyline having hoes to get up on Bravo and declass the place, ghetto it up. Now
Yes.
they're in a disarray because Candace went to Entertainment Tonight to talk about she's pregnant while they're
Mm.
Hmm.
out here, because that's a great storyline. One thing about Bravo, they love a good pregnancy
Yes.
on the show. It brings in the ratings, it brings in everything. Now they don't have that. Now look at y'all struggling. Because what is Giselle gonna bring? And then I heard Wendy quit too. So I'm
No.
like, I'm
No.
like,
What?
that is the
Breaking news,
word.
Naughty Crew.
That is
No.
that is the word around town that Wendy quit too.
Now, Bree, you done broke my heart. And I like Dr. Wendy.
Because even though Giselle is still there, do you think something's going to change?
No.
Ashley is still there. Do you think something's going to change?
No.
Mia is still there. Is something going to change?
Now I
No.
like Mia
No.
though.
Mia is that's a fake storyline. I don't care what nobody say.
You think so?
They concocted that up in the kitchen, baby. That ain't
Oh,
nothing
I
real
love you
about
so
that.
much, Bree. They can now. What makes you think that? What made you poke holes in it?
Because the fact that he was saying he was bipolar, but he forgets.
Mm.
Mm. Excuse me, Naughty.
I,
Mm.
I know some people who are bipolar. The Wiley Show. He don't forget nothing. He
Ah.
don't forget a thing. I had to ask him. I said, "Did you have
But now, wait a minute,
amnesia?"
now, Bree. Though. Hold on, Bree. He said he forgets when. Okay, he's bipolar is the overall disease, but he has manic periods where he go off and go and
And he
spiral.
claims he doesn't forget. He claims he doesn't remember.
Uh
No,
huh.
that no. He picked the wrong disease.
Okay.
So I had to go. I asked Wiley personally. I said, Wiley, when you was manic, do you forget? Blah blah. He said, no, I know exactly what's going on. He said it's a fun time, but he said it's when you're anxious, your anxiety is up. He explained it, and I said, not Wendy, not Mia and her husband over there lying to us. He's trying to keep her on the show, and then that man
Ah.
she's with, it's
Because
not
you know,
even his
I
man
did
or
say
whatever.
that. I said I would, because that's what I said not too long ago. I said I really thought it was real. I didn't think that it was what he was trying to do to help her to be on the show, but evidently it must have been.
Mm. Give it. Look, that's my couture base. She know how to shake the room, chair.
Don't
Because
she?
the people bring me the tea. The people bring me the tea. And Naughty, I'm about to really shake it up.
Okay.
Tell me why I was right about Cassie's husband. They said that Vlad just released some damaging information against her. But I told y'all not to trust that husband because allegedly he's on the tape with Diddy and Cassie
No.
picked him. I told y'all, I said I don't believe nothing that I gotta say. Cause I remember the Cassie from MySpace days and when we first got on the Instagram. She was not looking like no DV survivor. She was looking like somebody who used to I'm a spicy Latina, you gonna give me my way, or
Now I'm gonna fall
Mm.
out the chair. I'm gonna
I'm
fall out the
I'm
doggone chair.
I'm telling y'all, I heard it, but it wasn't until a very reliable source confirmed it. They were like, that's the reason why they both I told y'all it wasn't just Diddy settling, it was her settling too, because he said, let's take it to court. And she said no, because he was going to be like, how you suing me with a man we both mess with? And I told y'all, I said, I don't trust that
He was
man.
the husband was down with the freak off. Okay.
I told y'all I didn't trust that man. I told y'all I didn't trust that man. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew it. I just, God be knowing.
You got the gift and you got to use it. That's all that is, Bree.
Yes, but as far as the Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Potomac pink slips, fire them all. Honestly, they might bring Kiana back because she did have to get stitches. That is a real thing. She got
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then
stitches.
Andy told her, he said, we'll be talking to you again, or seeing you again, or something like that.
Yeah,
I
like
think she's gorgeous.
she is beautiful. She definitely got hit in the face with that bottle for whatever reason, right?
Because
And
of
the
that
fact
unhinged Muppet that Ashley keep bringing around, because she don't have
because
no
she
storyline.
because that's the thing. That is it's not even colorism. That's the severity of it all. They think Candace is weak and they feel like they can gang up on her because nobody's going to care. When she got popped by Monique, she had to do the apology tour. Not Monique,
Mm-hmm.
and Monique leaked it to the blogs. Well, it was really
Mm-hmm.
Robin, but I just from there, I knew they never liked Candace because she came from a pedigree. She has, parents who allowed her to figure it out on their
Mm-hmm.
dime, and they were jealous. How dare you be a legacy baby? How dare you not have to work? They talk about all this. I'm doing for my kids. I'm doing for my kids. And she is the epitome of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually
Mhm.
comes from Potomac, you know lived in Potomac, understands it. A
But
country
Bree,
club kid, and they were upset. I've never
Bree,
seen people mad at wealth.
that Muppet. So she was posting her threats online before that happened, or was
Yes, she
that
was.
afterward?
No, 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 no. She was posting before the TMZ brawl. She was all on Instagram,
Oh my
Twitter,
God.
posting, oh, y'all gonna have to come see me, because she did not like being called a four. She did not like being called Muppet. She was out here, doing that whole I got long hair, you hoes is mad type things. Like, she was doing a lot of that. That's how we found out we really didn't like Deborah or Deborah or whatever her name is, Cookie
Yeah.
Monster. So fast forward, she was like, I'm a wife, I'm a wife, I'm a wife. She was posted up at a lot of the events, but the problem was they did not mic her up because Candace played the game. I'm not filming with her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
She's
I'm
not
not
even the
filming.
official housewife.
She not.
They had her mic'd. I don't care what nobody say. They had her mic'd. They had her mic'd because the person who said who sold the story to TMZ, shout out to them, because otherwise they would have painted this as Candace attacked that girl.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Like they was trying to do on a reunion.
yeah, they
Oh
said they
no, but wait a
all
minute though. But wait a minute. Let me interject something right here. Not only that, they asked Candace, why did you have a bottle in your hand and were you going to use it? Now that other young lady got stitches. They were talking about, well, we saw you throwing punches, and she was like, absolutely, I got hit by a glass. I have to protect myself. So it's the same thing with Candace. I would have picked up a bottle too, and we don't even know if Candace was pregnant at that time. I would have picked up a bottle
she
too
was
because
pregnant.
fighting is going to court. Just one moment, fighting is going to court. You don't know who's gonna come out the win. Who's gonna come out the winner? And evidently, this broad had a whole lot of heat for Candace, so she wanted to get Candace. So I will be prepared. That's all I want to say.
No, Candace was definitely pregnant. They said she's about 17 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So she was pregnant at the reunion. The fact that the producers told her she had to tone it down, her and Wendy need to tone it down, is deplorable. It's just sad. Like,
I just think forget the colorism. Let's talk about the racism at Bravo. Like, come on
uh-oh,
now.
that's
Yeah,
really what
there
it
you
is.
go. That might be what it is.
That's really what it is. Because how come it was for them to be questioning Wendy and Candace like that? They should have been first and second chair.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Why they so dedicated to Giselle being the head honcho? Actually, she looks better this season on this reunion because last reunion I was like, what the
She
smurf that
looked
is going.
she looked better, but she still looked a mess. Like, if that's your best, girl, no
I'm
wonder Jamal was
sorry,
outside
and I
tweaking.
did not like Karen's look. And to me, like Karen is flatline. I don't feel like she brings much.
Well, none of them brought anything. The only person who really had a story this season was Candace. Uh, Wendy had a story.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else was just skating on by, just skate on by, just doing the
Mia
bare
brought
minimum.
something to the show.
Yeah,
Like
Mia had something, whether it's real
She
or imagined, that she brought something.
she brought something, but we barely got to see it because they were so focused on Wendy and Candace. Let's
Mm-hmm.
ice out Candace. Let's drag
Yep.
Wendy. That's really
Yep.
what it was the entire season. Like, I said this and I'll keep saying it. For Robin to allow Juan to play in her face like
Mm-hmm.
that and
Mm-mm.
she lose a job, girl,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been having a mental breakdown every time the camera panned on me. Every
Mm-hmm.
time it zoomed on me, I'm crying. I would be in the shower like a 90s R&B video with my clothes on, crying.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my storyline. I can't believe I married somebody who cheated on me. The world thinks I'm dumb. I would monopolize that all the way to the bank. Scorned woman. How
You
can I
are
be your
absolutely
last?
right, but she is so wrapped up in that fake ass marriage, in that fake marriage,
Are they
that she
even
was gonna
married?
let she's gonna let him bring her down. But I wanted to ask you something about NECA. So Wendy seemed to be really irritated. That affected her at a cellular level with this NECA thing. What is that really all about? Because everybody brings on somebody. I mean, all Wendy had to do was say, "Well, I don't remember meeting her, but if that's what I want to do with the
No,
show."
because I feel like this. If I don't know her, I'm not bringing her on. And then I bring her through Ashley to drag my mother and then to add a Nigerian juju to it and just be
Mm.
disrespectful. Like, come on now. And that goes to show the blatant racism for these dark skinned women.
Yeah, but I'm just
And
asking because before that happened, so I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. But I'm just saying that a lot of people they do that. They just say, "Okay, yeah, I'll bring her on," and maybe that wouldn't have happened. But it was dirty that when she decided not to, how low Bravo went.
Exactly. And that's the problem. They keep going low. It's never well, we'll just bring her in through somebody else. They think because they're Nigerian. No, we saw what happened when you bring in these nobodies, Cynthia, Bailey, how that turns out.
Hmm. Yes, Michelle, I think something was missing too, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's something else. Something was going down. I just don't know.
can I give y'all my theory
Yeah,
about the
baby.
NECA and Wendy situation?
Mhm.
I believe Wendy know NECA. I think she's lying. Something went down behind the scenes
Yeah.
where she didn't want NECA on the show. NECA's sister was at their kids' party, the christening party. So
Mm-hmm.
the sister was there, and you know how close knit the Nigerian community is. If the
Maybe she
sister
just
was
don't rock
there,
with her.
you knew of NECA. I think Wendy is capping, and she capping for a reason. And I feel like NECA brought out an ugly side of Wendy. First
Mm-hmm.
one, I didn't like Wendy this season.
I think it's
Mm-hmm.
because she probably rocks with the sister, but not NECA. Because NECA seems to be a lot. Like when she was going off at her husband, I said, "Ooh, girl."
Yeah, but something's definitely not adding up to me there. And at first I was like, well, maybe it's because she want to be the only Nigerian on the show. No, I don't think that's it. Something else
Yeah.
went down before, because I remember her calling her a clout chaser and doing
Mm.
all of this to get on the show. But she brought out a really, really ugly side to Wendy. Like, because last season I was rocking with Wendy because I ain't like how Robin was antagonizing her and
Uh-huh.
trying to provoke her and stuff like that. But this
And
season,
Mia just threw that drink on her like she was a dog.
yeah, she better than me because I would have been fired. I would have rocked Mia's world. Do you
Me too.
don't throw
Me too.
ish
Me
at
too.
me because I'ma snatch you. I'ma snatch you. I'ma snatch you like a fly.
Well, that's what they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to happen, but she didn't give it to them. So that's why they're really mad. I think they brought on Nika because, maybe let's say she knows of her, right?
Uh-huh.
She said they're not friends. I'm not about to lie. And I believe Wendy with that. I'm not about to lie and say we're friends. You don't
Mm-hmm.
rock with her for a reason. And I see
Mm.
why. Like, look what you did. And even though she didn't bring the Osu thing, you was over there sitting there laughing and joking with big forehead, go ahead, Ashley, thinking it was cute. And you're not
I hope Ashley get fired. I'm sorry. Get her and her creepy ass marriage out of here.
that
Well,
she's never
I
gonna have a boyfriend.
understand that about Wendy, and I appreciate because that's really how I am. I'm just talking about the show and what I think went down. But if I don't mess with nobody, I don't mess with you. Period. You know what I mean? I ain't know what you're dealing, and you could just stay away. We can be cordial. If I see you in a place, I can be cordial or whatever. But other than that, I ain't breaking, I especially ain't breaking bread or doing no other stuff like that with you. You on the outside, you on the perimeter, on the outside of the perimeter. Okay, I'm like what's his name, Robert De Niro and the Fockers. You are not in the circle of trust. Okay.
Hello. Because she's
You are out of my circle of trust. Michelle says Wendy didn't have to say they were friends, but at some point they knew each other. Just in my opinion, I feel the same way.
That's what I say too, Michelle.
I feel like this. I don't know her, and you could tell she don't know her because if you knew me, you would never play with my mama like that on national television.
Well, I guess what she's saying is that Wendy could say that she was acquainted. Wendy said we ain't never meet. I don't know. I ain't never seen you. You know what I mean? Wendy,
these girls is shady. She probably was like, get this poor dressed and ill-fashioned Evan Heffa away from me.
Oh my God. Oh, let's go
yeah, but
on.
if she would have came from my mama too, my mama's off limits. Okay, I understand that though, because after that, there was no reconciliation after that though. Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what happened, now you done drew a line in the sand. Okay, that's all that is. It's a line of demarcation that has been established, that I haven't established, and I'm not going over it. Because you stay on that side of the line, I'm gonna stay on this side.
Period.
Exactly. Period. Well, let's celebrate this queen, Angel Reese. She got drafted to Chicago Sky as the number 7 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA. What are your thoughts, ladies?
Congratulations, Angel Reese.
I love it. I love
She's
it.
so beautiful.
Isn't she gorgeous? I mean, they really
Mhm.
doing it. But we're gonna get into some other shady business when it comes to.
I'm gonna drop back down to the audience because I got to do some work. But
Okay.
I love you,
All right.
ladies.
Thanks for joining. Love you too.
Okay.
All right, but the fashions was given. Okay, I love it. This is Camilla.
She is top model. So yeah.
Yes, I love it. Shout out to the Shade Room. This is Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Nika Mole.
All the top draft picks.
Yes, Naya Du Pooch, Aaliyah Edwards. Okay, they are giving fashion. Okay, I love it. I love that she was able to overcome all that media negativity and just go on with her life and continue her glow up. But shout out to the Jasmine brand for this one. Social media outrage after Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and several other WNBA draft salaries were surfaced. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong? Are they not getting paid?
I don't know. Let me see. Decided the Google WN salaries before the draft. I actually want to die. What the hell? So the top 4 picks in the draft will each make a year 1 base salary of $76,535, which will grow slightly in year 2 and again in year 3. The remaining players selected in the top 10 will each make north of $70,000 in their first season in the WNBA. Let me tell you, the WNBA, they are infamous. They are way underpaid. Here's the reason why, like, a lot of them go overseas to supplement their salaries. Remember Brittany Garner? That's how she got caught up. She went overseas. She used to play in Russia, I believe, right? And then she got caught up bringing a weed pen.
Yes, she did, but it's also about viewership too, and that's why they said this new class of draft will bring in the viewership because look at what they are doing now. Like, there's never been a class like it before. The girls are beautiful. They don't care that men find them attractive. It's not like in the 90s where they were like, we want to just be looked at for our sport. Listen, it has to be a level of attractiveness for the people to look at you. Like, let's be very clear, because that's why a lot of us watch sports too. We may not know the games and the plays, but if they are a somewhat decent looking, oh, we tuned in because who is that? So these new class of women, they don't care that people find them. They don't want to be sexualized, but they understand the politics of it, right? And of the politics, people need to watch. In order to get the money, the sponsorships, the deals, people have to tune in. So
Exactly, and I see that with Angel, how she's getting her sponsorships and everything. Juby Buggin says their pay is based on the ticket sales. How many people actually go to see the WNBA compared to the men's NBA? It's sad, but it's true. It's definitely an imbalance. That's one thing I'll give to Shawnee. This last season of Basketball Wives, she implemented some of the WNBA players, which I thought, I was like, this is genius. It'll give them more exposure, right?
yup.
So I love it. But it's been an ongoing struggle. This person posted on Twitter, if you're a woman complaining about the discrepancy between the NBA and the WNBA salaries, then you better be watching every game. Shut up and direct that energy to sports fans who aren't watching both. This difference is ridiculous.
I mean, I agree. Listen, in order for change to happen, you have to tune in. This was the first time the WNBA draft had to sell tickets because so many people wanted to be there. And that shows a sign of good faith and good favor. And that's why I
Absolutely.
said I support the women. I go watch the games. I have friends who are lesbians who like to watch it. So I used to go
Mhm.
to all of the games because of them. And I understand they know everybody, right? And it takes just doing that, posting up like I'm at the game courtside or post whatever for people to get it. And a lot of people act like they don't understand, especially women. Women will tune in to watch NFL players and not know who's doing what just to see them in. Baby, if you want these women to get paid, get fine at the WNBA and let them catch you on the candid cam. Okay?
Mhm. Mhm. I
That's
love
all.
it. I love it. Do you think the NBA can do more to support them?
They're doing it. You can't make
Mhm.
people be tuned in, and that's why I said this class of women really did that because they're so exciting to see. There was so much going on for these past 3 years with the NCAA women's basketball that I knew the draft was going to be outrageous.
Yes.
All
Yes.
of them are seniors too. I don't know if people know that too.
Seniors in college.
All of them got drafted as seniors, which tells you they was getting in a bag, stacking that bread up. Just, love it.
Oh, I forgot about this, James. Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark 5 million times play in the Big Three. That's his league he's trying to start.
Yeah, that's
Right? Well,
what.
why
That
he ain't go after Angel Reese? I'm just
because
saying.
Caitlyn, she has the white audience, and white audience are gonna follow. That's why I said I'm not mad at
Marketing.
Caitlyn being the face of the WNBA because it's going to do something for their ticket sales. It's going to provide a level of sponsorship that a lot of the women, I hate to say it, Lisa Lesbo had the same opportunity and she didn't take it. You know,
Mhm.
now
Mhm.
Caitlyn Clark is going to be the one that transformed the WNBA for the better. It is what it
Well,
is.
well, congratulations to all the ladies. I'm here for it. I love all sports, whether it be the female side or the male side. Only thing I think in the NFL they're trying to do the same thing with women's football, but I think if they want to be successful, they need to lock Krishan Rock up, okay, and don't let her participate. All
Not lock her up. Anyway, let me go. I'm about to go to
right,
work.
thank you.
Thank you for letting me up. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Bree. Make sure y'all go over to Kim Delivers channel and subscribe, and make sure you go over to Couture Bay's channel and subscribe. Both of them are very good commentators. All right, I have a few updates, and then we're going to close the show. All right, so we talked about this woman here. She went on a date, and a gentleman refused to pay because he um he said she basically did not look like her picture. Shout out to It's On Site. I don't know if you guys remember um when we discussed this story. Some of you said like she looks like her picture. I'm sorry, if I'm going on a date, I'm not wearing a Scully. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? So woman shares how her date didn't want to pay for her dinner because he claimed she didn't look like her pictures on the date in that. All right. So we went through that, but it didn't make her give up.
About an hour. He changed location 3 times. 3 times. If you're not gonna take this seriously, leave me alone. You went into my DMs and messaged me from BLK. Leave me alone. I put a wig on, I put makeup on. Like, if you're not gonna take this serious, this is my life. Like, everyone is saying, oh, posting this and that. This is my life. This is my profile. If I want to post me trying to go on dates and finding love, I can do that without going my shit. And they messaged me and said, if you want to meet up, and then you change the location 3 times, and then after that, delete your number and block me from BLK and Instagram and online. Leave me alone. It's been about an hour.
All right, so
A
she got
few
stood up.
moments later. A few moments later. A few moments later. A few.
Hey guys, I am going on my date today. I have my hair by Lani Monet. She gives me a wait for just for being so kind. She gives me that. I have this beautiful dress. I have this necklace. I love this necklace. My sister gave it to me a while back. And I am wearing a beautiful matte lip. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. You guys know I just moved. So I was talking to this guy for a little bit and I can't wait to go. I'm so excited. I feel so beautiful. I can't wait. And I want to thank everyone that's been supporting me on the journey, even when TikTok wanna block my live, but it don't matter. I wanted to go live and get dressed up. Hey guys,
Few moments
All
later.
right, and so he ultimately ended
It's
up
been about
scanning
an
her
hour.
up.
He changed location 3 times. 3 times.
Child, get off the date. Yo, let me see what y'all saying. Couture Bay said change locations. Bye. Boy, bye. Get off them dating apps. It's all frauds. It's nothing but heartbreak on the dating apps. I mean, you got enough to deal with dating people in person. Child. Yes. Ain't no way after you change locations, I would have been bothered. Ooh, Kim Deliver says she gives me desperate vibes. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she just need to move on and stay off the apps because they just playing her for a fool now. Like now they just playing games with her. They playing in her face or whatever because she's public. She's public with it. I would be too embarrassed to come live like this. Like, no, no, child. Well, the other day we went over Kai Sanat and the lady of the night exposing him, saying that she did not pay him. Mm-hmm. So she exposed pictures of him in the bed. She exposed fake text messages. He debunked it, and turns out, old girl signed the NDA, so he's trying to take it to court or whatever. Well, Kai Sanat one up her and bought the woman's domain who made the false claims about him. I said, "Oh my god."
That's calm. Oh my god! We got you, bitch. Head on. Wait.
Yeah.
Here is the KiaraRush.com website. Kiara Rush exposed as a liar. Look, every single.
Oh my god.
Oh, what else? Every single clip for anybody who messes up. Oh, wait, I don't know Kiara's real name. Hold on, we don't know it.
He is so petty.
Oh no.
But she started it. She started it. As he should. Exactly. That's what she get for coming out here lying on him. He debunked it at the end of the day. But it's just a lesson to fellas. Like, you need to be careful with these thirst bucket video hoes out here. These fake video hoes out here. Okay? They here to line y'all up. They don't mean you no good. And you need to do more than sign NDAs. You need to make motherfuckers check their phones at the front desk. Okay? Like, But do y'all believe he paid her something? Now she in debt with him. Exactly. She's a fool. She a fool. And a lot people, like a lot of these chicks are setup hoes. They trap hoes. Especially when you have a big influence. Especially when you have a big influence. It's people designed to come out here and set you up. And it's a lot of chicks like that, unfortunately. I mean, i.e. Krishan Rock. She was sent to Blueface to set him up. All right, updates on Mr. C. The family has disclosed his cause of death. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Mr. C died from diabetes related artery and kidney disease. This is so sad. So DJ Mr. C cause of death has been revealed by his family. The family told All Hip Hop that the medical examiner of the New York identified diabetes related coronary artery and kidney disease as the cause of his death. Child, like, gotta take care of your health. Good morning, Durag. You gotta take care of your health. This is the importance of taking care of your health because he's so young. And had he just been up on his health, he could still be with us. Cause she an informant. She had to go check in with the FBI, Kim. You know she an informant. She had to go check in. They gotta give her new assignment. Cause Blueface locked up. So yeah. She a whole snitch out here in these streets. That's why we haven't heard from her retarded ass. I like when she quiet though. All right, and then OJ Simpson, he will be created and his brain won't be donated for CTE research, says estate executor. All right, the juice. I ain't like how they was dragging my man. Yeah, stay up on your health exams. You gotta get your yearlies. You gotta stay up on everything. I got mine coming up. I got a mammogram coming up. I got OB coming up. You know, I usually start my year with my primary care and I trickle my way down. Only thing I've been procrastinating on though, I need to go get my eyes checked. My eyes are so bad, y'all, from being on the computer all the time. Oh, all right. Sukiana, she was out here twerking on a man with one leg. Chill. You can always count on Sukiana to be ratchet. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this. But even people with one leg need some action too. You know what I'm saying? And this is probably for her new show that she have with Ray J on Tronic. Yes, yes, you are getting closer to 50. It's time you got to get checked. All right, so Peter Thomas decided to chime in. I don't know why Papa Smurf won't stay in his freaking corner. Okay, he said, like I said, let's just bring in the one-leg man to show out disgusting we are. I think how disgusting we are. We all going to hell for ish like this. I wonder what that little girl looking at this video is going to think. Y'all know Suki is ratchet. She don't care. She do not care. But Peter, we don't care about your opinion either, sir. Don't you got some debts to play? You gotta play Uncle Sam, and you worry about Sukiana and her dancing with the one-legged man. When you need to be worried about your restaurant shutting down, go sit down, Peter. But Suki responded because you know she not shy. She said, I'm not sure why this man decided to put my name in his mouth, but they should have told you a little bit more about me because I will get your old ass. Yeah. Go sit down, Papa Smurf. I care. I care about you. So Halle Berry is Halle Bailey. Am I saying her name right? I always want to say Halle Berry. Halle Berry. She is sharing her journey about motherhood and dealing with postpartum. Postpartum is a real thing. I know with my oldest daughter, I suffered with it a little bit. Like I had like the postpartum blues. Um because you go through a lot with your hormones trying to get back in sync and you trying to just like figure your body out without having this baby inside and things like that. But I'm happy she's opening up about it. And she's also giving DDG his flowers as a dad. So let's hear what she got to say, and then we'll close the show. Shout out to the Shade Room.
But something just laid on my heart today, and I just wanted to speak a little bit about my postpartum journey as a new mom, and now trying to work while still being severely postpartum. So, honestly, I have severe postpartum, and I don't know if any new moms can relate, but it's to the point where it's really bad. It's hard for me to be separated from my baby for more than 30 minutes at a time before I start to kind of freak out. And you all know that Halo has the most amazing daddy in the world. Mumu is just the perfect dad to him. He loves him so much. He's so present. But something just laid on my heart today. And I just wanted to speak a little bit about my postpartum journey as a new mom, and now trying to work while still being severely postpartum. So, honestly, I have severe postpartum. Couldn't have asked for a better person to have a baby with because of how present he is and how much he wants to be in his life, and how supportive he is of me and my ventures. And, you know, I'm going to see him in like 4 days because we're not going a week without seeing each other in Halo, of us being all together, because it's just going to be too hard for us. But what I really wanted to talk about for other new moms, other women out there, other young women out there who are experiencing severe, whether it's depression or anxiety or just not feeling like their selves again after having a baby, I want to tell you about my experience. So honestly, everything about Halo is he's a miracle. He's perfect. He's beautiful. When I look at him, I couldn't have added him. I cry because of how special he is. The only thing that's been hard for me is feeling normal in my own body. Like,
I can relate to that because that's how it is in the beginning. You trying to find your sexy again. Couture Bay said, we don't care. She said, keep it private like you did before. Don't share now. Have a good day, Michelle. On the plantation, I'm about to go too. Couture Bay said she looking for sympathy. She said DDG and her like the classy Blueface and Chris Shine. And she said, I told y'all she want to be a YouTuber. She do, but postpartum is real. I don't think she putting on about that, but postpartum is real. I wish her the best. It's not no joke. It's a form of depression. Postpartum ain't no joke. I had it. It's debilitating. It is. We need more awareness. Especially, I think I experienced it worse because I nursed, and it was my first time nursing, and I didn't know what to expect. Woo! My boobies was on fire, but my kids was not sickly because I nursed. But My second daughter, I got a lot more wiser because they had a lot more things where you could prep the breast before you start nursing, so it wasn't as bad. Yeah, you think you have everything under control, and it sounds like they be spending like time apart, so it's hard when you like the only parent and you gotta wake up with the baby every 3 hours. Yeah, it's a lot. I have a question too. You think men go through some form of postpartum? The ones that are there. I don't know. There's food for thought. There's food for thought. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show today. Let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Real Housewives of Potomac, right? Probably, right? Um, um, the cash shakeup. We got some exclusive tea here. Bree revealed that Wendy quit as well. Word on the curve. And you know what? I could see that, Bree. You want to know why? Because when she was talking about how she's cutting back from teaching and everything because she missed so many important moments with her children, I could see her walking away. And you know, Happy Eddie is Happy Eddieing, okay? So it's not like she don't have a provider by her side, you know? But I really feel like the whole cast needs to be revamped. And if Karen not coming back, the Grand Dame, to tell us about this DUI, she don't need to come back either. All right, let me know what y'all think about the WNBA draft picks. Let me know what y'all think about Kesha calling out hashtag no Diddy. Well, she really said Diddy. Diddy. She said Diddy. Hey, great team. Make sure you go to his channel and subscribe. All right, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as you guys move through your day, make sure you all
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You
stand on business, 10 toes down, and don't be like Chris Brown and get.
You ever been swallowed up, swallowed up?
Don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world. And to all my haters, I thank y'all too.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I appreciate y'all too. Y'all keep the wheels turning over here. Please make sure you thumbs up this video. Follow me on all my different social media platforms. They're scrolling below on the bottom. I think I'm gonna build up a Snapchat. I need another social media like a hole in the head. This is so much to keep up with. All right, and subscribe to my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. All right, let's leave it in the comments. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.